When I think of the Nintendo GameCube, quite a few titles come to mind. Luigi's Mansion, Metroid Prime, Zelda The Wind Waker, and so on. However, Super Mario Sunshine in particular, I always would see reference to growing up in the GameCube era in the early 2000s, and that continues on to this very day. Today I gathered as much info as I could on Easter eggs, callbacks, and locations from SMS and other Mario games, because to me at least Super Mario Sunshine had the most impact on the Mario franchise. So let's get our sunblock on and talk about the legacy of Super Mario Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine was released on August 26, 2002, right at the peak of 2002, and what a perfect time to release it. This game makes me think of perfect blue skies and crisp green grass. When I'm not playing the game, it makes me want to go outside, fall asleep, eat some fresh pineapple, and watch the breeze blow. This game introduced so many staples to the world of Mario, such as Piantas, Noki's, and of course Isle Delfino itself. So I put together as much info as I could on all the different things and all the different Mario games that call back to Sunshine, such as Piantas, Noki's, Shine Sprites, the works, and other Mario games. So I hope you sit back and enjoy the show. Let's talk about the main people who live on Isle Delfino, the Piantas. They come in multiple different colors. They have different personalities. Their first major appearance outside SMS was Mario Kart Double Dash in 2003. Since then, they have become playable characters in some of the Mario sports games, and they even reappeared in main franchise games such as Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. But in my personal opinion, their most memorable appearance was in Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. The Pianta mob boss in Thousand Year Door is one of the most memorable Mario characters in the whole franchise to me, just the way he's presented as a mobster tough guy. Of course, how could I forget about the other members of Isle Delfino, the Nokis? Since then, these guys have also been playable in the sports games such as Mario Baseball and Mario Strikers. Some of Sunshine's locations have also reappeared in different Mario games, such as the Isle Delfino Court in Mario Power Tennis, and there was also a Rico Harbor Court. It was even featured on the game's box art. Take a look. Sunshine's main collectible, the Shine Sprites, have been featured in a lot of different Mario games, such as a collectible in TTYD to upgrade your partners, and there were a lot of them in that game. In Double Dash, there's a mode called Shine Thief, which you compete to hold on to a big shine, and this mode has been a staple to the franchise ever since. This mode is a favorite of mine. Jumping to a classic RPG, in Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, there are shine blocks. These allow you to light dark rooms up. Sticking with the RPGs, the shine is a ranking in Bowser's Inside Story for upgrades. In a lesser known RPG, Shine Sprites can stop the rain in Mario Golf Advanced Tour for the Game Boy Advance. In Mario Power Tennis, they also appear in the side game Tic-Tac-Glow, which they pop up from the goop and you have to hit them to score points. There's also a shine background in Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2 in one of the levels. And lastly, for the Shine Sprites, they appear as stickers and spirits in the Super Smash Bros. Games. Now I want to talk about some of the other characters and locations who have since become a staple in the franchise. On the topic of Super Smash Bros., the Plaza itself has since become a stage and has been in every Super Smash Bros. Game since Brawl. Flood's also been a part of his moveset ever since Brawl. Just hold down and B. I think the biggest addition in terms of the cast was Bowser Jr., who first made his appearance in Sunshine, and ever since then he's appeared in many other Mario games. Junior's alter ego, Shadow Mario, was even an unlockable character in Mario Golf Toadstool Tour. Junior's next big games were the new Super Mario Bros. Games, which he in the first game was the one who kidnapped Peach. Of course, how can I forget about P.D. Piranha, who honestly shares a lot of games with Bowser Jr. He's in the sports games, of course, Kart. There's even a boss fight in some of the future games. There's even a boss fight in the Super Smash Bros. Brawl single player mode Face Emissary. Now let's talk about what you all came to see. Just the random stuff that I found that's been called back to in future games. First of which is the Shine Stripe shirt, which you get if you beat the game. You get this cool shirt, which in Odyssey they put this shirt in as free DLC. I know most of this retrospective has been about the stuff in the world of Mario, but I also want to talk about some stuff in the real world, such as the speedrun and mod scene of Super Mario Sunshine. So let's take a quick look at that. First of all, for mods, how could I not talk about Sunshine's Legacy without talking about Eclipse? I played this full mod myself. I got 100% completion, and it was awesome. And I could tell a lot of love and passion went into this passion project. Secondly, I want to thank everyone who speedruns this game and helps keep it alive and kept it talked about, and it has inspired me. I've never done an official speedrun, but I've tried on my own downtime. I think it's super cool, so if you haven't checked out the speedrun scene of Super Mario Sunshine, go check it out right now. Lastly, I want to talk about some real world merchandise for Sunshine. First up is this figure from Joyride, which is so accurate. I would love to get my hands on this figure one day, but it's super expensive nowadays. Next, we have this plush, which you could have got if you subscribed to Nintendo Power at the time, which this is just a reskin of an older plush. As for the stuff I own this shirt, which I actually bought this shirt because in a 2003 interview, Charles Martinet actually wore this exact shirt, and I found one and I bought it, of course. It's one of my favorite shirts I own nowadays. There also was a plush toy set made by Saga. Yeah, that's right, Saga. This set included 3 plushes: Mario, Blue Toad, and a Shine Sprite. These are highly sought after by collectors. Of course, Nintendo themselves did extensive coverage on the game, featuring it on many different magazines, and of course Nintendo Power. There was an official guidebook, which I have, which a lot of this art came from. It's all super awesome. I mean, check out some of this stuff. Store displays. This is back when Nintendo would actually do this type of thing to promote their games before the digital age. To be real, I'm not sure how to end this. I could talk about this game for a long time. I mean, I'm sure I missed some stuff. I tried to get as much detail from the games as I could from future games, but I'm sure I missed some stuff. And I'm sure there'll be that one person on YouTube that'll say, "Oh, you forgot this," or "Oh, I forgot that." I mean, look, I'm just one person. I try to document this stuff, and as you can no doubt tell, for the most part, I try to get my own clips. I just had to film the TV with my own camera. I don't have a capture card, so I know it might not look great, but I think the info presented here will be a lot fun to listen to, and who knows, you might learn something. I know I don't have the best speaking voice, but this was just a passion project of mine that is a unique idea, I think, trying to document all this stuff. And I even talked about some real world stuff too, not just the stuff in the games. So if you like this sort of stuff, you can think about subscribing. Again, I know I don't have this best speaking voice, but the info I got is all from the actual games, and I appreciate all the websites that help me learn this info so I can present it to the viewer. And with that said, like and subscribe for more stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.